Welcome to this Cape Girardeau, Missouri home tour. Guys, if you're wanting that move-in ready house that looks like it just fell out of an interior designer magazine, that's located in an established neighborhood in the Schrader School District, this is it. But warning, this is not a cookie cutter home. It is full of big character energy. Okay, guys, this home, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show you this one, guys. It is a 1.5 story home with a basement, a walkout basement. It is so charming. You're going to love it. And before we get started, I want to show you this neighborhood. So this sits towards the end of a cul-de-sac. It's like tucked away in a little bitty neighborhood. It's in the Schrader School District. This is a very established neighborhood, which is a good thing. Crystal Flingy with Team Fish, she is the listing agent. Shout out to her for helping these sellers who have a beautiful home. Okay, enough chatting. We've got to go check this out. So first of all, I want you to notice this adorable porch, and it's a wraparound porch. You don't really see those too often. I mean, super nice, but it's not super common. So you have this little wraparound porch, perfect for sitting. Love it, love it, love it. And this home has been updated so nicely. So right off the bat, we're walking into the main area of the home. So we just walked in, and this is going to take you upstairs. Beneath it will take you downstairs. Straight is going to take us into the living room and kitchen area. To the left, we're going to be going into the formal dining room, and then to the right, we have an additional sitting room. So we are going to start. Let's start in the dining room. Okay, dining room. This is, it is just so incredibly nice. The decor is very elegant, but what you're going to see throughout this home is that there are such fine attention to details along the way. So like we have the accented wall, right? Nothing major, nothing crazy, but it just pops. The light fixtures, very, very nice. And that's the front door we just came in, right? Okay. So once we go through the dining room, this is the access to a half bath. Okay, guys, remember I told you that they have amazing attention to detail. Look at this wall. It's just stunning. And then they painted the ceiling that dark color to give it that contrast. It is the light fixtures. I mean, this is like the real deal, y'all. It's really, really nicely done. And across from that bathroom, so that's the kitchen straight ahead, but across from that bathroom, this is like a little small butler pantry. And you're going to have the microwave in there. So they even like tiled this in, did an accent wall, paid attention to the small details, like having cabinets that go up to the ceiling, nice finishes, all the way down to the lower cabinets. So great use of space, because remember, this is not a new build. This is not a cookie cutter home. This is none of those things, okay? Yet they've made it super, super updated. So we're walking into the kitchen, and you have your refrigerator that has a little pantry built in around it. So good storage space. And in the kitchen, this is going to look out into the living room. So you have a beautiful island with great seating. I believe it's quartz countertops. They've rolled the corners, which you don't see all the time. So that just kind of makes it stand out a little different in a good way, of course. You have your backsplash that is just kind of subtle, that ties everything together. Love that you get to look out from the sink. And then, so straight ahead, that's going to be our laundry room. This is our garage. We'll take a sneak peek into the garage. The garage is a good sized space. So the garage is a 2-car garage. And you walk in from the garage, and here you stand. Laundry room's there. Access to the patio is there, and then you're into the kitchen. So the first thing about this laundry room, okay, I love, again, that's the little features. So you have the boarded walls that are painted, the sliding barn door that just kind of adds a little extra feature to it. You have your laundry room with your electrical panel access, cabinets. We always need more cabinets whenever we're in the laundry room. And it's just tucked away off the side. Then over here is our patio. And let's go look at it real fast. This is a feature that is really nice about the home. So right off the bat, you step out onto the deck, and it's quiet. You hear that? Probably just birds and me talking, of course. But it's such a nice, large patio, not super large, but spacious, laid out very well. You can do your grilling. And then this is another feature that's really nice about this patio. This is a little side gate. So if you're having your family and friends over and they're parking here, then they can just come straight into the back. They don't have to go through the house. It's fenced in, which is a plus. It's just so dang nice. They've done all the work for you. Okay, so we've just come back in from the back patio, and we are going to finish looking through the kitchen and the main level. Because remember, this is a 1.5 story with a finished walkout basement. Love these light fixtures. You have your stove on the island, but there's still plenty of space that people can sit and talk with you and interact. And then it's opened up. So you have lots of large natural light coming through. And again, they've made accent walls. They've just done a lot of fine details to really elevate the home. And then that's going to be our stairs taking us downstairs. And that's the front door we came in with the dining room over there. Super nice. I mean, it has everything done for you. This is just like a little extra sitting room, little nook. Okay, so we're at the front door, and we have our traditional entryway area, and that's our dining room. And now we're going to go upstairs. All right, so this house, first of all, this house is listed for $430,000, which you get a lot of house. Okay, I believe it is right under 3,000 square feet on the first 2 levels. You have 3 bedrooms, and then up here on the upper level, you have 2 full bathrooms, but you have a total of 3.5 bathrooms in the house. Okay, so we're at the top of the stairs. We could go left, we can go straight, but we're going to go to the right. So this is bedroom 1. And it's pretty spacious. One of the things they did is they kept the little storage parts down there, so it made use of the side eaves of the attic space. Still have your natural light. You still have your closet. It's a nice sized bedroom. It's probably slightly bigger than what new build bedrooms look like the extra bedrooms. And then across the hall is bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 2 is probably the same size. It's just laid out a little different. It's very, very, very similar in size. Very nicely done. And guys, that looks like it's a king size bed. So a king size bed in here, and you still have all of that room. They're not playing around. Okay, that's where we came from the upstairs. And over here is bedroom 1. Before we make a right and go to the primary bedroom, I want to show you an example of just the extra features that they've done in this house that make it stand out like a magazine. Guys, this is just the end of the hallway. I mean, the end of my hallway is literally just a blank wall, but here they've gone and upped the game. Love it. And then right around the corner, okay, so this is the full bathroom, one on the main level. So you have, or I'm sorry, on the upstairs level. So you have your cabinet space. Very nice. And okay, so simple, yet hardly ever see it. This lighting under the cabinets, I mean, it makes you feel like you're at a spa. You have your double vanity, beautiful cabinetry, and then large bathroom and your tub shower. Oops, sorry about that. Your tub shower combo. It's a normal size tub. So it's a really, really nice bathroom. Lots of space, lots of natural light, and large mirrors. Gosh, I just love it. Okay, enough about me. All right, let's check out the primary suite. This might honestly be one of the coolest primary suites I've seen in a long time. So let me just point out a few facts. Straight ahead, that entire section is a closet. Entire section. We have our primary bathroom. But look at this bedroom. It is, they did such a phenomenal job in their decor in this portion of the wall. It's part of the architecture of the home. And a lot of times it can just be, you know, a wall. It's basic, it's boring, it's in the way. They've taken it and they've made it a focal piece or a statement piece, right? So in there, they made it pop with the color, and then they put in a gas fireplace beneath it to add a little ambiance. They have their additional storage in the attic portion. I tell you guys, it's like it just came right out of an interior designer magazine. All right, so the closet. So in this closet, it's a room, and lots and lots and lots of space. Love the organizational skills. That is stunning. Huge closet. Then when we walk into the primary bathroom, it has been done extremely well. So the first thing you're going to notice is you have a nice soaking tub right here in the corner with the stand up alone spigot. And then you have a large shower, spacious shower, right? So remember, this is a home that was built, I believe, in the 1980s. I'll have to double check that. So that's not common to see. They did the updates right, is what they did. And then you have your double vanity, storage. Okay, we're going to head out of the primary. So one thing to notice as we're going down the stairs, we just saw all three bedrooms of the home. Okay, all three bedrooms of the home, and the two full bathrooms that are upstairs. That's your living space. And then our half bath is over there. And we're now going to walk back into the primary space of the home and head to the basement. Okay. Oh, I was wrong, guys. The total square footage is about almost 3,200 square feet total from top to bottom. Lots and lots and lots of space. So heading downstairs, first, one of the features that is nice is it's open, right? So it just makes the space that you're in feel larger. And then as we head down, you're going to see they carried the great decor theme throughout. When you get off of the staircase and you turn right, you have a bonus room. So we call this a bonus room because there is no exterior window or access, so you can't make it a legal bedroom or living space. And we come back out, we were just up the stairs, and now you have your living room area. This could be a playroom, it could be an office. Now you step into the second living room. And as we go through the second living room area in the basement, you're going to see that they have a wet bar. So over here, they've put another refrigerator in. They have a small sink, nice little bar top with seating. They did a really good job in this space. And then they have the third full bathroom down here. So this is your third bathroom. Love the shower hooks. That's probably the first time I've ever seen that type. And then this is just a shower. You do not have a tub in this, but it's a good size shower. And then your bathroom. And when we step out of the bathroom, we're back into the little bar area over here, and then the living room over here. And now we're going to step out into the backyard. So we saw the backyard from the upstairs patio or deck. And now we are stepping out from the basement. So one thing to point out is you have an additional patio space that also has, maybe you can see it up there, also has a roof. So, you know, you can sit out here when it's raining. Lots of great windows. Windows all look to be updated. I shouldn't say all of them. Lots of them look to be in good condition. You have your fenced in yard. This is our lower level. And then as we walk through the yard, this is going to take us back to the back patio. And so this is the back of the home. I really just can't tell you guys enough how well this home shows and how the pictures do not do it justice. It's one of those rarities that when you see it in person, you're like, holy smokes, it is a showstopper. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Remember, like, share, comment, help a girl out. And until next time, see you later. Bye.